Honestly, yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
It's telling me I'm not connected to the encoder, but just how it work.
Connected to your encoder? How does that? Your encoder's what?
It worked. It worked. Who cares?
Your encoder did not unplug. I don't even know how an encoder unplugs.
I think it's a problem
Uh,
with my monitor or something. You know, it sometimes has issues. Everyone
wrong dead.
lucky
So dead. So dead.
lots. You know
Ooh,
what's
I'm
up,
alive.
guys. And
Yo,
Cookie is already here. Something's wrong with you. And
I love
you are
soloing for my
too
teammate.
fast.
Sometimes I'm too good at the game that I have to carry.
So I've been AFK like the entire game, and right now Lever Client is carrying. Okay,
Against
let's
all
do
odds
this.
on 1.20.
Okay, so today's stream will not have music because I think it'll be funny if it's just complete silence except for my
Oh,
voice.
Pearl.
Pearl?
I, oh,
Oh
Postage even better.
no! Fireball rain on our bed!
What's the worst that could happen by bridged right now?
Yo, error P and F. Yeah, I don't think you're error 404, right? Like,
Flip.
you're different. Oh no, our bed.
Our bed's fine.
The
Yeah, she
fireball.
looks fine. I don't
Lever.
like playing on 1.20.
Error
What's up,
PNF said
error?
hi. But I'm
Hi, error.
confused because I know multiple errors, so this is like not helping.
Well, maybe that's why your stream wasn't starting.
There
Engineers.
was multiple errors, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're behind me, right? Yeah.
You know, let's just go the correct direction.
Yellow is at mid getting stuff, so I'm gonna go break yellow bed.
I'm sorry. That was really impolite of me. Why is there a cooldown on fireballs?
There's always been a play on fireballs.
No! There was like an entire 1 second cooldown.
Alright, sounds about right.
I
Yeah.
think we need feather falling. What was that? Well, let's open this block.
I got yellow bed, probably.
Third place! You were literally the first one here. Anyway, so this Bedwars stream should be called Getting Carried by Lever Client, who also has work soon.
I have work in an hour, man.
He works at the best place in the world. They make pizza.
I do make pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even make the pizza, I just take it out the oven.
No, they make pizza, guys.
How they make pizza.
The place makes pizza. When a spot opens up,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I am the place. Because I make pizza.
Nothing.
Oh, Stasis is broken still. Lovely.
Yeah. Just gotta wait.
Oh, yellow's at red base and they're hurt. I like P-tapped.
I killed the blue guy very
They still have a bed
necessarily.
though.
Okay, so there's a blue bed and white bed.
Blue doesn't seem like a
This
threat.
stream
White's
is
okay.
bad because you're not in it. No, it's actually the opposite. This stream is good because you're not in it. I'm just
Yellow's
kidding.
top mid. Getting stuff.
I was just carrying the game, not the stream. Oh.
I'm just here, guys. There's a yellow guy.
I disagree. Oh, hey, there's a
Carriage.
guy here. Just get a
There's a
wild
guy
card
there.
real quick. No, that's my wild card.
Man, what's up?
Why is he so good? He
Why
has
she's
diamond
killed the
armor and an
chickens?
Exodus.
Yeah, the yellow guys are stacked, dude.
Sil said hi. Also
Hi,
goes
Sil.
by a different name. Uh,
Oh, I don't like
Feather
you. I don't
falling.
like you. Feather client? Lever client?
I think we need sharpness.
Oh my gosh, that yellow guy hurts.
Is he good? Yes. Don't waste the wild card. I won't waste the wild card.
You know what a wild card is in Balatro?
It's any
ink.
color.
Thank you for
Why is he so slow? Jukebox.
I haven't voted in a while, I've realized.
Boom.
Boom.
Bam, 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 bam. Get this. Oh, hey, Void. It's been a minute. How are you?
White ink, by the way.
Who's ink? Oh, hey, White.
Thank you.
Watching them just run towards me is hilarious. That's what I want to just
Hey,
keep
man.
doing this game. Where's Yellow so I can kill him?
Mid. Mid still. Yeah,
Let me go 1v.
you're like
Oh,
red blue area.
fireballed myself.
Fireball. Oh my god, he is an Exodus, by the way.
Oh, you're live
Exodus
too?
sword.
Wow, that's very cool. But I gotta say, my stream is better, obviously. Just
Who's
kidding.
live?
Okay. Void. I don't think you know him.
No, I do not. Did you know that the missing code was like second?
Ha
second
ha
in the-
ha!
second
No, he's at
place?
3! I almost had him.
Yeah, he's gained all of his HP back. I'm gonna walk in here.
I was gonna say I'm not lying.
You're live?
No, no, no.
Oh, ooh. Yes, I got potato.
When I said
Yes.
my stream is better, Cookie said lying is haram.
It is indeed.
Now, I wonder what his statement could indicate.
Ah, that's such unfortunate timing. Hey, guys, what's up, man?
Okay, see you, Void. Enjoy your stream. Or hope your stream goes well. Here we go. Ought to.
Yes.
Yes, we shall
I'm
make
just
peace.
going-
Do not fear.
I'm just here, stalling yellow right now.
That should be enough to break their bed, unless I roulette myself. Let's see. I did not roulette myself.
Man,
I am
don't
winning.
worry about yellow.
You think he's gonna pearl to our base right there?
Oh, 100%.
He looks
He
the
has
part.
the emeralds for it. But also, like,
Oh, stasis.
that's not helpful. Oh.
As long as it's not Twitch, exactly. If he's on Twitch, then we can't be allies.
He's mid, by the way. Where's our base?
Is he really mid though?
Yeah. It's like that 1 point.
You think he's gonna pearl
This
to our
gas
base?
is amazing, dude. The gases are actually amazing. It knocked him down. Like this there.
Oh, I did it again.
Yeah. Up pearl, up pearl.
What kind of pearl was that? He missed. He's
Missed.
so bad.
I'm waiting.
Retire. He missed the pearl. It's fine.
Yeah. How did he miss twice?
His diamond
So
sword does a
bad.
lot.
His diamond does do a lot of damage.
My apologies,
It
but the
hurts.
team chest has stuff.
Hurts. I was out of block.
Watch out, they outgear you. Oh, really? Why did he waste 8 emeralds like that, though?
He threw like 3 billion pearls and he's mid still.
There we go. Just stack up the upgrades and we'll be fine. As long as we get Prot 3, then we'll be chilling out.
Both whites are at their base, so it helps.
I'm glad they haven't been rushing us. They've been kind of
Just have
chill.
1 layer of Enslin, actually. Wait. I'm gonna break that.
Yeah, if you break their bed, then we can get a tracker on yellow.
Whites, there's 1 white coming towards us, by the way.
From?
They're at
Oh.
pink.
Whee! Why did he live? That's not fair. That was, like, not cool at all.
Oh, we had 6 HP. Yo, I can beat him. I can beat him. I can beat him.
Alright, there's the guy who's going to our base also has a bow. for some reason, so
No, I
watch
don't
out.
like that. But I'm also a blue player now.
Also,
So.
there's mid blocks at mid.
There's indeed mid blocks at mid. I'll let you go for those before the other guy does.
Oh,
And I got. Oh, that's so hype. Wait,
that is hype. Get feather falling now.
I didn't get diamonds.
There's
The
diamonds
beacon.
in the team chest.
But that'd be cheating. That's stealing. Don't steal.
Oh. I'm gonna throw some emeralds and stuff on the bottom. And then I'm gonna go fight this guy and try to win.
So sad. Everyone that I play with, they're like, "Oh, don't."
When is the
don't get
last
feather fall,
time you
such a
skipped
bad
playing a Lucky
enchant."
Block cycle? That's a really good question.
I'm protecting the bridge.
Into the void. I got 12
nice.
diamonds to get Prop 4 now.
We don't have enough diamonds. We're missing 1 diamond, so.
No, we have enough diamonds.
Oh, you have more diamonds on top of that? Nice.
Wow, we just went from like really annoyed to yellow's gone and we're rich. No, I think I played last time, just a little bit. I usually just play like a lot for one day and then forget about it because it doesn't matter that much. Who cares? Hey, I'm gonna maybe get a stasis. Ready? 1, 2,
Well, I got tier 3 pickaxe.
3, 4. No stasis.
Ooh, heal self scroll.
That's good. Exactly. I have to act like I have a life. I actually got my ult to like 50 stars. The funny thing about the ult is that I don't even do the quests or the slumber hotel. So 50 stars is actually a lot. Oh my god, it's school.
So free.
You're studying, so you're gonna AFK stream. Good luck on your studying.
Oh.
I should be studying. I have an anatomy exam next week.
You have an anatomy?
Yeah, that's actually the hardest class. And I'm out here doing this.
Man, it's
An
fine.
intelligent human being.
I have my networking lab due tomorrow, I think, and I don't know what's happening.
I think we're just gonna commit abuse to these guys. Wee. He just disconnected in mid-air.
Nice.
Maybe he died to a potato in mid-air. That would be really funny.
That'd be really funny if I was.
What are you gonna do? Oh, that's what he's gonna do. He changed his out.
What's up, man?
Changed his strategy a little bit.
I fully expected him to go up the bridge towards pink. Nice. Let's go.
Is it gonna work? There we go.
Only I wasn't on 1.20. I'm still in that Skyblock client.
Ah, it works perfectly. What do you mean?
Dude, I don't know why Discord's been saying I've been on Skyblock for 136 hours. I don't know why. I close it at night, but then it just doesn't close, I guess.
Why does Cold have like a shield? Is that the channel or is it like... Does that mean mod? I think it means moderator.
Who knows, you know?
Yeah. You can hide users on this channel. Does that mean they can like type and then nobody else sees it?
Well, yeah, I think so. It's like a shadow ban.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of shadow ban, I hate it when you get that disconnect glitch. It's so annoying.
Dude, I've been disconnecting glitching all day today, dude.
The only way I found to fix it was I used Cloudflare Warp, which is like a VPN. But like, Hype still uses Cloudflare, so it's not bannable or something, somebody told me. Anyways, turn it on, click just connect, and then it works most of the time. And then
I like to have my
sometimes it doesn't work.
Oh!
Is our bed okay? Is there a gas?
I opened the blue block, and then the creeper thing, the scrolls came out of it.
And then you used it.
Was the creeper scroll, and I immediately used it while breaking the blocks.
Amazing.
So
yeah, security ban sounds scary. Aqua's coming now, if you want to go up to them.
No, they're not.
#1 Lucky Block player banned soon. What? How did you
That
win?
was fun.
I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna beat
Because
him and egg him off, and then no. You wanna split after this
the,
10?
the poison scroll. Nah. I want to kill. This Aqua already incoming. I gotta kill him.
Oh, okay.
Quickly. Give me a bow. Oh, not a slow trap.
This.
A bow. Oh, not a slime. I'm making it worse. Hey man, he's on the base, by the way.
Okay, I'm just gonna crouch then. He's gonna think it's a free bed now, and he's gonna run to our bed. Come on, Death. Why is he not running? There we go. Yeah, you thought, bro.
Ooh.
How did he kill you?
Cause I was 1 HP. I want the regen anyways.
I'm getting nothing. Okay, I got 6 obby in
Bridge
a
and a
bed.
bridge egg? I got an ice bridge and a dream. Blue waffles, by the way. It's nowhere to see.
Okay, let's get full obby, and then we'll be chilling out.
I got the bed.
White obby? Yes, sir. We have full obby. Not full.
Wait, we have obby? We got obby.
I got 6 obby from the red block, and then you buy it.
Oh, you went mid already?
Yeah.
When did you go mid?
Look at the bridge.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, we've had it for a while actually. I know. He thinks it's actually half obby. He doesn't. The sad thing is he couldn't even announce it to the world. So.
Nope.
And there's a guy. I think he doesn't like that we have obby.
I don't think it's logical like us in general.
Oh hey DS.
Top 5?
Your words are appreciated. Thank you. I also love my viewers too.
Action.
Run. Don't hit me off. Please don't hit me off. Thank you. Then we're gonna do this, and no mining fatigue.
Ow, iron sword hurts, bro. Iron sword hurts.
Here. Imagine obsidian with lava. No, I'm kidding. I almost killed a child.
Wait, can you actually use lava rune to make obby?
Yeah, you can.
Ah, the way you learn.
Yeah, I actually have a lava rune right now.
Gray's inks, FYI.
Well, it's okay, because we're kind of rich.
Is it? Oh, he's mad at me than you.
Yeah, this is a great stream view. Can you use lava rune to make cobblestone? No, because for cobblestone you need flowing lava that goes into a water, but it only gives you one lava source. So, good trivia question.
This is gonna be on the quiz.
This will be on the quiz.
Lowest grade drop. Why are you still coming here? I don't like this aqua gray guy.
Only, the lowest quiz grade will only be worth half the weight.
Ah, that's lovely. Dude, I walked into my lineage class.
It cannot
yesterday.
make stone. You went to your what class?
My lineage class.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And usually on Thursdays, she makes it like a worksheet only. But then she's like, okay, everyone, get ready for the quiz now. I'm like, what? It's a quiz?
Oh, pop
apparently...
quiz?
No, it wasn't pop, but she said it out loud in class. I just zoned out at the one moment she said it.
Ah.
So I just had to wing it.
That's pretty funny.
I feel like I failed.
I need these skeletons to die because I want to place a bed here. And
I fear that this Greg does not like me. Indeed.
let's do this.
What are you doing, bro?
Maybe I should get gray bed first.
I am getting gray bed.
Okay.
I lied.
Oh.
I'm at 2 hearts and I have...
Surely there's some way to make lava rune flow. I don't think so.
Only 1 sentient player. It's fine.
Unless you, like, I don't know, updated the block somehow, but, like, I don't think that's possible. Where can you place blocks on this map?
50 skeletons in their base.
No, that's my favorite part. Can we make lava casts? Yes, we can. The water's scared. hate water, bro.
I got that person. Get you. Oh, Lucky Walk. Yes.
Look at all the effort I'm doing to try to place a bed. Let's do it right here.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
maybe
That's
they
nice.
won't hear it. Maybe they'll be like, you know?
They won't notice the.
Yeah, the reverse dragon
That's the
sound.
only thing that I heard. I only heard the reverse dragon sound.
Yeah, bro, I'm very hydrophobic. Like, don't tell anyone.
You're hydrophobic? That's not very nice.
Yeah. Please don't cancel me. Can you stop? Okay. Anyway, it's time to avoid, and then we shall reset everything.
Minic Miner, let's go.
Okay, enjoy your food, Cookie. Is it cookies that you're eating? Ah ha ha, so funny. Let's do this. We're really rich, by the way. We have 30 gold.
Oh, I died.
That's fine.
Blue has a lot of layers. And they're also ink mid.
This is why I get no views. Hydrophobe. Hey, don't say that out loud. That's very offensive.
Offensive. Some people.
Just like this offensive lucky block.
Okay, alright. Who left the stream? Who's mid, by the way?
Okay, don't fight them yet. I'm gonna get sharp and prot if you wanna wait like 3 seconds and a half.
3 seconds? Sure. Oh, thank you, man.
I swear I heard like something die at our base. Maybe a skeleton
I
walked
did.
off.
Probably gallon the gas. Oh, I left escape. Oh, man.
What happened to Google Raider? Was that the guy that you were killing?
What?
Hydrophobic to hydrophilic Gwen.
Like, I don't like Gray anymore.
You know, it would be really funny if there was actually a guy on our base. So I'm gonna go kind of check. Do a little inspection. I don't think it's possible. But you never know.
We'll never know.
No, there's nobody.
There's a great guy like, well, punch bow.
That was so cool, guys. The combination of skill and unskill is so good. Anyways, that's 0 CPS garbage.
Why are there more? We're seeing
Well,
more campfires
you know,
today.
I can't walk on water. Unlike a certain biblical figure.
Biblical.
Who would win in a fistfight IRL, you or Lever? I think I shall have Lever answer this.
I think I will have no one answer that. But arguably, user at 100%. He outweighs me. He out heights me.
Yeah, I'm just more obese than him, that's why. That's the only reason.
User can bench like 185. Like, what do you want from me?
Actually, I hit 195.
Oh yeah, you did 195. I remember that. You thought today.
Hey, Blue.
Potato.
Yes, skeletons. Be my support. I don't need your
I'm
support anymore. I don't need your support
Lever.
anymore. Morbidly
If it helps,
obese. What's wrong with
Gray
you?
guy is at gray.
And the blue guy's that great too.
Lovely year.
Meowbidly. A cat. Like the MCAT. I just copied somebody really bad.
Oh,
This guy was so broke. What's wrong with him?
Yo, whoa, I just died. What do you want from me? Man, I just died.
Can you get a sharp
Yeah, no,
iron
they're
and use our rush pearl or something? Please.
No. I'm gonna walk with my 2 legs. I'm gonna kill the
Fine.
blue guy. Wait, the blue guy are fighting each other. Wait.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You need to go.
I'm gonna clean.
No, I want to clean. Stop it. This is the only time you should argue over chores, guys. Where is he?
He's like gray still.
No, the cookie's running out. No, the explosive chicken army. Bro, explosive chicken, do your job. Thank you, let's go. He's so confused.
He's so confused. This is a new map. What?
Should they keep
new,
this
right?
one?
Okay.
This map is
right.
not new. I remember this map.
Well, I haven't played.
It's where the diamond gen is elevated and then mid is weird. My own chicken?
It feels like a Sky Wars map.
He sounded so betrayed, you're right. He was like, no! Anyways, the stock market is so funny. You know, I have some money in stocks, and then, like, yesterday, I lost, it dropped down, like, $30 or $40, all the stuff I own, and then today, it went up $50. So, you know, market volatility is quite high.
You made $50 yesterday?
No, I lost $40, and then I made 50 today. Like,
so you're up 10?
Exactly. So the trick is, just don't sell. Even if the world is burning! There's a red. There's a red, there's a red, there's a red, there's a red. He's very...
What if I just said that he is dead?
Oh, that would rhyme, actually.
It did rhyme. I look-y did not... When you said there's a red, I didn't realize he was, like, actually at our base. I was just chilling, minding my own business.
Yeah. That's why I had to repeat it 10 times.
Yeah, I heard that's the 8th one.
Okay, if it goes up 50, put it on red. If it goes down 40, put it on black. Remember this. It's life advice from the pros.
Vamplet is low-key so good. Holy crap. Red guy's still in here still. Yeah.
Hey, you let a guy pass by.
Yeah, I know.
And you never told me about it.
Yeah, I just assumed you'd get it.
Wow, the trust is crazy.
Yeah, alright, I'm holding the reds off for a while.
No, I have a pick.
I have an ice bridge. Ooh.
There's a chicken in the way of my blocking. I won't be able to... Oh, man!
Across the road, though. Whoa, what is that? What is White's name?
I don't want to... Oh, Asian dog gobbler?
That seems so tough. Wait.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't like where the chest is on this map.
Oh yeah, that's the one annoying thing. Can we lock in? Shut your face.
We are locked.
It was fine, bro. It's cause I was so fixated on the chicken. Did you just bring them diamonds or throw them away? Why are they removing their own bed defense?
I need to build that.
So greedy for the finals. The greed for the finals made me die, and you die too. Okay, it's fine.
I'll go mid.
Okay. Thoughts on multi? What is multi?
Wait.
He's running.
Paper software? Multi-paper? Running towards our base, or like...
Multivariable calculus.
Oh, I'm the multi yet. I'm still in Lineage. I don't like Lineage, bro.
I hear blocks. Is that you? Yeah, it is.
That's letter client.
Thoughts on no mod? PS said you can ask me for advice.
Hey man, can you tell me what critique
John Lynn Algebra is in the stream.
Who?
Did you not hear what I said? John Lynn Algebra. Did you know that the Arabs actually invented algebra?
Isn't that common knowledge?
It comes from an Arabic word. Is it common knowledge? And why is this guy like full of health? You have so much
I got
health.
full Benstone. Let's
Or
go.
prot, I don't know. There we go.
I got white bed.
What? No, 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 no. I'm actually gonna die. Scary. John linear algebra. You get it? That's what that lin is. Can we lock in with our movement? No. I've been playing for the past bit, and I think I'm washed, guys. I'm sorry to break the news. I'm old.
I'm gonna die soon, guys.
Can I play Geometry Dash? No. But my brother can play
My
Geometry
Vamp
Dash.
Blood! No!
It was all
Get
intentional.
I got my Vamp Blood taxed. I'm gonna go
There
mid.
was like this level that this guy was streaming for a long time and
Mid.
only got like 80 something percent. And my brother just casually got to 80% on an attempt. And I don't know what the name of the map was or whatever. So, yeah.
As someone who doesn't play GD either, is it Bloodbath?
My brother is the new top 1 Geometry Dash player.
Bloodlust.
I think that's what it was, yeah. This is fun.
Is the other mid? Might be ink. Can't say. But I do see a free yellow bed.
I see a lack of health.
I
It
see
is happening. It just is happening. I think... Is there something called Theory of Everything, or am I going crazy?
Yeah, Theory of Everything.
Yeah. That one is like not a player-made one, right?
No.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, if you say they're all player-made, think about it. If you really think about it.
No, I threw the vampire blood. Yeah,
The vampire.
He beat it at school on like his Chromebook.
Hey man.
Yeah. Is that 0?
Oh, so I'm assuming our base is not safe to enter right now.
Oh, it's safe to enter. He died at the hands of a skeleton.
Oh, that's sad. He was a final as well.
Yeah. Have I taken Calc 3? No. I only had to take AP Calc, and that's my only math. I got to skip all the fun. I know, I'm missing out.
What does a weapon upgrade do?
In my entire time at college, I've taken 0 math classes except for stats. AB. There's a white ink, by the way, from the right, but he's, like, not ink anymore. Also, you should check the team chest. You can get Ender Pearl and Invis. Or you could get 2 sets of pots.
Oh, that's how it works. I got 2 pearls.
White sink, white sink, white sink, white sink, white sink. Run, run, run. From the side. Oh, I don't think you actually have to...
Hey, man. I'm a bit rusty, I'm gonna be honest.
You know, at least you survived.
I'm a bit rusty.
2K final kills in a week is not possible.
It actually is possible.
No.
You can just forget sleeping exists.
I disagree. The Asian guy is still chasing you. It's just a 1v1. And you have a diamond sword. I don't know why he's so confident.
Because I'm bad at the game.
He gapped, you're cooked. He was good at the game.
Yep. 1.20 is not the play, man. I cannot. I didn't even see him gap. That's how bad it is.
Oh, he fireballed you insta-gap. You just lost user at 5 gifted.
I should have matched the gap.
No.
I should have matched the gap. Hey, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting backseated right
he
now.
wouldn't be a good gambler. He didn't match.
No.
But anyways, I played like a bunch and I only got like 100 final kills. So unless you're getting fed all the finals, then it's really hard to get 2K.
I mean, do you remember Code?
Yeah.
You know he gained like 200 stars in a month. Last month.
Yeah, he's a different person.
Yeah, because there's like a leaderboard for how many stars someone gains in a month. He's second in most stars gained in a month for January.
That's crazy. I think the funniest part is that I was friends with him before he rose to the top. And I need to retire.
And now you, instead of rising, you fell, you know?
Yeah. He rose and I fell. Which means, actually, I just gave him my aura, and that's why he's so good. Oh, see that
surely.
stasis dodge? Genius.
Yeah. Is that intentional?
Oh yeah, of course. See, I just had to trick
That is
everybody
the
into
lucky
thinking
block
that I'm bad.
intuition.
This is multi-dimensional level thinking.
Ooh, vamp blood.
Oh, a wall.
Okay.
What could be behind the wall? Lag! Why did you lag? That's the worst time. How did he throw everything out except for the... How?
No! I clutched the fireball twice, and I still died.
Oh, he opened the red block. Okay. But he still threw out the emerald and the diamond blocks. I'm being nerfed on top of being locked. It's okay. I'll still find a way to win. We can't let the new gens take over. They already have a very powerful one in their midst. Dewey, or actually, I don't know if he's a new... actually, I don't know how long Dewey has played.
Dewey, you're still alive?
How much is stream delay? Not very long.
The stream's pretty long, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching your screen share. It's like... Yeah, like a good 5-10 seconds, dude.
Open that block. Onward! On our noble steed we shall go. I'm kind of scared, guys. So.
You skip him. Just skip him. If you can skip him, he's fine.
How did that work? Is my question. Why did you survive? He's at 3 HP. He's dead. I killed him. What do you mean? Thank you, DS. Your words are very kind. Alright. Aqua has no bed. Oh, nice. I was just thinking I need a little bit more blocks. Can we ban this Sill guy? No, I don't see a Sill guy, so I don't know who you're talking about.
What color is blue?
The wavelength is like...
No, I meant where is blue? English is not a speedy language.
Well, cold is just number 1, you know? If I go for gray or blue? Wait, where even is blue?
Next to red.
Oh, gray was actually... I see. No, not the poison scroll. You can't do that.
This scroll's still useful, dude.
Yeah, but he's using it on me, so like...
Oh, that's not ideal.
Please don't die of fall damage. Thank you.
Yes.
No! Why would you launch scroll me? That was so mean. Bye, Cookie. You know why he got bored? Because the stream doesn't have music, which means his attention span is real bad.
What? I've let their armor, I just realized. Shoot. They should have.
We have a really rich pigment in our base.
Chicken.
You thought the time warp was a bed pointer?
Chicken, go! Go, chicken!
Like, why is he throwing the bed pointer at them? Low.
Wait,
is it good?
Slow. What?
Is the lo-fi thing good? Or is it bad? Okay.
What if you just put on no music? Make them suffer.
You're not lying to me, right? Is it gonna have lyrics? Make sure it's real quiet.
Oh, white's ink to the left, by the way. Just a little bit. Like, they made a bridge.
Oh. We should do something.
TNT. Because the fireball jumped on top of our base. He dropped. He's one.
Oh, he's one? think he has Exodus, yeah. Is he dead? Yeah.
Is he? This. I'm down here.
What? The pigman picked up something? No! He's gonna strike lightning on everyone. Imagine like when he hits somebody, it does it.
Oh. What? Is it a lightning scroll?
Yeah, it's a smite scroll.
That'd be really funny.
Imagine he just
Wait,
smites
imagine
his
it's
opponent.
like infinite though.
That would be real cool.
Can I paper scroll?
Fun fact, 99% of the Ultimate OST is no lyric. Wow, who would have known?
Fun fact, 10 plus 10 equals 20.
Fun fact, I ran past white to their base.
Fun fact, I'm about to break my bed.
Unfun fact, they just placed full obsidian.
Does Keeper Skill work on a block rather than on this target?
Where is the exit? I think it's on the other side. Very fun fact. User is #1 in Lucky Block wins. That is a very cool fact. Lever, can you grab diamond?
Sure.
Yeah.
I just got flawless by blue, so.
No problem. Yeah, your fun fact got featured. Word for word. You're not gonna overtake user. I think that guy's just too good for you.
He's just too cool for school.
Exactly. Like what you saw at ladder clutch, it was so good. You thought he took fall damage, and you thought he didn't place the ladder, but he actually did. I got white bed.
Got one at least. We do. Got it again.
Wow.
Nice. Hit Avi? Dang. Bed's gone, by the way. Bed's gone, bed's gone, bed's gone, bed's gone.
How about we make it not gone? Oh! We really made it not gone.
What
Just got jump scared.
What happened? Wait, what happened? How did he walk off?
He missed the jump. How many wins for you to overtake me? That would take quite a few wins, I think. It's a heart attack and a half. Only 274. That's pretty doable. In an alternate universe. Retiring now.
Hey, Blue.
Retiring.
Well, they patched the glass bug where you can.
Yeah, it's horrible, right? You can't ice bridge them anymore. Anyways, don't worry. I avoided to help you out. Because I'm a good teammate.
He's at 2 HP. Oh my goodness.
Well, the good news is,
if that
I
ice
am
thing
here.
was still a thing that worked, I would have been so happy.
I don't think it hit him.
Don't think it hit either.
He meant ice bug, not glass. Remember you could ice bridge people's faces? You can't do that anymore.
Wait, I said.
He doesn't even place the ice.
Did I say glass? I meant ice.
You said glass. We understood.
I don't know what the other guy is. Both at base. Nope, just one. One's missing.
Oh, he's probably just invis at our base. That's fine.
Yeah, that's chill. That's chill.
Exactly. They fix that, but they don't fix stasis. Like, that's kind of weird.
You were right. Wow.
Die to him?
Uh,
Oh. You should have died to him so you could respawn.
I had 2 red blocks, so.
Oh.
I'm gonna die to this skeleton, actually. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Do you have 1 diamond by chance?
No.
I have 7.
We have prot
I'm just
2?
gonna say for.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, prot 2.
That's pretty good.
Hey, do you want an OP chain helmet?
No, why would I need that?
Because it's an extra half armor bar.
Well, I don't need it actually. 'Cause I'm strong.
Because it's too cool.
Yeah.
He's too cool, guys. You fighting him? Yeah.
You guys thought. I think you. Oh, you don't gotta go to work yet. Never mind.
Oh, I'm gonna leave by like 45.
Mm-hmm.
I need to change into my uniform. Now's a good time to charge my phone. Where's my AirPods?
You know, maybe I should just change my stream to studying anatomy.
We just study anatomy on the side.
Exactly. While playing the game. Can I do that? Let's see.
You could.
No, canvas, not Canva.
I hate whenever I put Canva. Okay, I put canvas in, but then I forget the S. I just autocorrect to Canva.
Mm-hmm. Can I turn it up? Of course. Let me just... Is that better?
I actually change accounts. Accounts lever.
Like, here, let's watch a fun video, guys.
Educating
Ready?
you on randomly selected medical topics until you become a doctor. Part 15.
He opens a book. The USMLE Step 1.
So, you're interested in joining our pediatrics faculty? Absolutely. I see you
turn it
wore
up.
your formal dress headband. Nice touch. Well,
This is
as my children like to
pediatrics.
say, stop
They're wearing
taking all of our
unicorn
toys.
horns because
Your resume
pediatrics
says
like
you're an
little
expert
kids.
in
I
neonatal
love
respiratory distress syndrome.
Neonatal,
Surfactant
I
is my
think,
middle
would
name.
mean like
Really?
birth or something.
Robert Surfactant Smith. The second. The second? My family loathes surfactant deficiency. The increase in surface tension leading to alveolar collapse.
That's really
Makes me
bad.
so mad just thinking about it.
That means your
Where did all
lungs
this
fail
anger originate
due to
from?
a lack of
Generational
surface
trauma.
tension or
I
something.
come from a long line of Smiths who suffer neonatal respiratory distress. Were you born premature? 30 weeks. And your chest x-ray? Ground glass appearance. What about your mother? She had gestational diabetes, and I was delivered by C-section. You had every single risk factor. I haven't even mentioned my amniotic fluid lecithin sphingomyelin ratio.
Wow, this is pretty
Don't
bad,
tell me.
guys.
Less than 1.5. Predictive of NRDS. I never stood a chance. Didn't they give your mother glucocorticoids before birth? Yes. The doctor also
Glucocorticoids.
treated me with
I know what those
surfactant
are.
and tried to stress me out as soon as I was born. How? As soon as I opened my little eyes, they put the hospital bill right in my face.
That's real scary.
Unbelievable. So many zeros. Educating you on randomly selected medical topics until you become a
now I have
doctor.
to
Part
pause.
15.
And now you know a randomly selected medical topic, guys, and you can become a doctor now. Let's do this. There we go.
Yeah, red block.
Is this some adult humor? No, it's just medical humor. You want to take all these things?
No.
Did you just try to toy stick him?
I tried to chicken block him.
Hello?
I
Why was he so good?
don't know.
Maybe he was cheating.
What is this wall?
For
Oh,
real,
wow,
bro.
still
He
me.
cooked both of us.
Well, yeah. Maps. What do I do? What to do?
I can accusate everyone, okay? It's like a diagnosis. If you see somebody with the symptoms, it would be wrong to not diagnose them if you are a doctor. If you're not a doctor, then it would be wrong to diagnose them. Remember that.
I don't like this guy, bro. He's actually good at the game. I don't like people who are good at the game.
I think he's just using Killera,
This
so...
pink guy as well? Oh my.
I can fireball their bed. Give me a second.
I'd love one in like 3 seconds. Sorry.
Ready? Fireball is on its way. 3, 2, 1, bam. They have endstone.
Yeah, I had a gigantic X.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Oh well.
Yeah, if you don't know, like, medical stuff, that's a skill issue.
You know what cartilage is?
Yeah. Cartilage.
The thing in chicken.
It's also in you.
Yeah, but also chicken. Like, you ever like Popeyes and eat some cartilage? Yum.
No.
It's not really.
Did you know that there's fibrocartilage? It's different than normal cartilage. It's in your
Is
knees.
it fibro?
And it's also in your spine.
You ever done spinal tap before?
No. Have you?
Or have I?
I would be kind of concerned if you needed that. Good news, we shall have obsidian now. I've decreed it. And you may have a bridge egg as well. Here you go, sir.
Can I have a jag?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. I've always wanted one. Oh, well, I don't need it anymore. Here you go, man. I think I'm reject.
Wow.
I
He's
acquired
ascended,
a new
guys.
pair of legs.
I don't think that's just one pair of legs. That's quite a few legs.
Ow.
You're not on your last legs anymore. Anyways, can we not put down this obsidian? No, we will put this obsidian because we want to ruin the world.
That is true.
Yeah, just like Team Rocket.
Protect the world from devastation.
To unite all people within our nation. Also, why didn't you kill White Team? I was expecting you to kind of go there.
Can we kill white guy? I see the aqua guy. Does that help?
Oops. The wrong block.
Wait, Yellow's Green's not a final? What am I doing here then?
Oh, there's a nice bridge here. A nice bridge, not an ice bridge. Do you know what gravity collapse is?
Blue's getting 1v3, bro.
Wait, you guys want to hear something funny? The kids in my brother's class believe that like gravity's gonna stop for 8 seconds. They got brainwashed into it. Like, what? They're like, yeah, gravity's gonna stop for 8 seconds. I'm like, do you know how gravity works? Yep. I killed the good one.
Nice.
Fling bows are good.
Oh, they're finals?
I broke their bed.
That is true.
Bro, exactly. The entire world would be in great peril if gravity were to end. But no, these kids just casually believed it, and I was like, wow. Why are you drinking potions in front of my face? And how did...
Where's the bed gone?
I think we just need to watch this guy.
I got it!
First of all,
Oh, yeah, I know. I can't.
who used a scroll on him? Because... I didn't use the scroll on him.
Look at me, man. I just died. Protect.
Who got what? How?
I'm just here for beds. I don't care about finals. Oh, Jedi Force? Oh, hell yeah.
Somebody's in your... Oh, that's not me.
Is
I
that
was
me?
Liver's sibling saying I got it.
Yep.
This guy's our friend.
I did not realize you could hear them. That's awkward.
Well, it doesn't matter. That's the only phrase we heard.
Oh, that's freaking gone.
Okay.
I Jedi Force them.
Well, that's nice of you.
Also, one of their skeletons has a punch bow.
That's not nice. Is it a punch
Yeah,
5?
really not.
They'll
I think
never
so.
see me.
I got flung like out of existence.
Look, guys, I'm invisible. You can't see me.
Oh, chicken bow. What's that do again?
How did he just run past? The chicken bow is bad. That's what it does again.
Oh, okay.
The side eye. Side stare. Okay, this guy's gonna run to our base. Can you avoid?
Yeah.
Yay.
This guy is not running towards our base.
Yes.
He's dead. He's gonna be dead before you reach the bridge. I can't go into inventory. Hey, by the way, the guy you killed had a lot of nice stuff on him.
Oh yeah, he did. You wanna come here and... Actually, you can see my stream when I buy this stuff.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I know what to buy.
He has so much stuff in his inventory. Holy crap. Wait, this guy's rich.
There we go.
He had
16
4
bed
bridge
bugs.
eggs. He had 4 bridge eggs and 2 ice bridge eggs. The yellow
Diamond
guy's
armor. Where is he?
He's dead.
No, he can't be dead.
Oh, I'm dead. I lied.
Oh, you made me panic sell all of my stocks. Oh. Nice win.
It's a good thing he sold them.
Oh, you have to go to work.
I do? Oh, thanks for reminding me. I have work.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
Well, that was great. And now it's time to solo queue. I think I'm gonna play one more game and then I'm gonna leave. Because I have things to do in my life. Why did you go to work so late? Because pizza. Thank you. I'm just checking my text because I had something I had to do. Yeah, 6 p.m. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be studying as well. Let's listen to a lecture on bioethics. Week 2, lecture 1, is it?
All right, we're back. And you could, number 1 is basically a proposition.
No, I already did this one. Week 2, lecture 2.
All right, so in previous discussions, we've talked about what makes an argument good. We talked about the form, we've talked about the components, and we've talked a little bit about evidence. What I want to talk about now is what happens when an argument is bad. Well, there's tons of ways for an argument to be bad that is not convincing, but there's also a lot of patterns that we can recognize in the ways in which arguments can be bad. So that's what I want to focus on here. We're going to go through a handful. There are many more patterns in poor reasoning, but we're going to go through a handful of what philosophers call fallacies. And the reason we're going to do this is because
I already went over the fallacies. Get me out. Next lecture, week 3, lecture 1.
Okay, this week we are going to finish our discussion of ethics, moral theories in general, and then next week we're going to move on to talking about issues in what are typically referred to as applied ethics, or in our case, bioethics more specifically. The first thing that we're going to do today is talk about moral theories in general and how that fits into bioethics, and then we're going to talk about how to evaluate moral theories, the criteria that philosophers typically use, and then we'll kind of rapid fire go through a list of
the sky is so
different
good,
answers
though.
to the question that philosophers have proposed. What makes an action right or wrong?
I hope white team doesn't target
So the
me.
first thing to note is that we are all already moral theorists, in the sense that we, with each other, with people we care about, with our friends, in politics, pretty much all areas of our life, we make claims to what we ought to do. Right? So we assert, challenge, accept, and reject statements about what's right and wrong. We make moral judgments about the rightness of actions, the goodness of people's characters, and whether or not we're living good quality lives. That's what moral theory is about. And in that sense,
why is this so heavy?
we're all already doing that. What moral theory does is kind of generalize and make into a consistent body of thought what we already do in our everyday life. So through general norms or principles that we make, we try to direct our actions and inform our choices in consistent ways. Moral theorists generate and then critique different arguments for different conclusions to answers about what makes actions right or wrong. Okay. So in science, as a helpful foil, theories help us understand the world by explaining causes of events, why things are the way they are. So the example given here is germ theory, which explains how particular diseases arise and spread in human population. In ethics, moral theories have a similar explanatory role, but they work slightly different. A moral theory explains not why one event causes another in a particular case, but why an action in that particular case is right or wrong in general. So why a person or a person's character is good or bad. A moral theory tells us what it is about an action that makes it right, or what it is about a person that makes him or her good. So in this sense, it's similar to science in that what we're looking for are explanations or, causal relations. But we're doing this at the level of human interaction. Okay, so moral theorizing means making, using, or assessing moral theories or
Only
parts
my
of
defense
theories
doesn't like this exactly.
as a way of kind of explaining what makes an action right or wrong. So sometimes philosophers will point to pieces of a situation or a particular circumstance when they're explaining what makes an action right or wrong, and they call this like a moral property. So for example, if you were to do something kind, right, you were to say help another person out who needed help, what it is that makes your action good or bad, what feature of what you did that makes it good or bad is what we might call the relevant moral property. So moral theories that concentrate on right and wrong actions are usually framed in terms of obligations or duties, or sometimes we call them just theories of right action. So what philosophers are doing in moral theory is typically framed in terms of what ought we to do? What do we have an obligation to do? Do we have any duties to ourselves or to others? And the focus, again, is just on what you ought to do. But there are other kinds of moral theories. Sometimes moral theories are not just about what you ought to do, but why you ought to do the thing that you ought to do. So what should your intentions be? What should your emotions be? Is there a way in which you can do the right thing for the wrong reasons? Can you do the right thing for the wrong reasons and feel the wrong way about it? Right? So an example here would be like, helping someone out who needed help, but doing it only regretfully, right? You don't actually want to do it. You're doing it because maybe, you're trying to impress someone.
Interesting.
Right? So that could be an example of doing the right thing
For the wrong reason.
Less than stellar reasons. Okay.
That's so interesting. You could do the right thing for the wrong reason.
An initial question here is moral theory relevant to our everyday life and our everyday kind of deliberation? Because sometimes when we're thinking about right or wrong, we're thinking about principles. But most of the time we're not. Most of the time we're focused on the particular cases in front of us. But it's worth noting that moral theories are not self-contained, right? They're embedded within our lives. And that means that when we're making arguments about what we ought to do in particular cases, we're usually relying on both moral and non-moral premises or reasons. So a moral premise is usually like a principle or a rule or some central claim about what makes something right or wrong. And then the non-moral premise is usually, pointing to some facts of the case, like some way in which you try to explain why this particular case is an example that should fall under this principle. Now, we can be wrong about both or either one of these kinds of reasons.
Why?
Oftentimes, when we're really feeling emotional or in the heat of the moment, we can have the right principle in mind for why we ought to do something, but we can fail to recognize that this case isn't quite, it doesn't quite fit under the category that we think it does.
I'm gonna die.
We've mistaken something about the facts of the case. We've been blinded in some way by our own selfish emotions in some cases, or what have you.
Are you guys understanding this lecture? Because I'm only like 30% understanding, bro.
So the point here is that when we deliberate, when we think about what is right or wrong, we're thinking both about what's right and wrong in general, and we're thinking about the particular case. So we're doing both general and particular thinking at the same time. Now, when I say we, I'm not just talking about philosophers.
Important, but like,
here,
does
philosophers are trying to
abortion go
describe
under
what
this
real people
clause?
are up to. So this points to two different ways in which you can criticize a moral theory. One is that you might understand the theory, the principle behind it, and the criteria that it uses to apply to various cases. And you might agree that the moral theory gives us a plausible explanation of what makes an action right or wrong in general. Right? You might agree with that part. You might agree with the rule that it offers. But you might disagree with its general application, right? You might think that you've got the rule right, but we've got the application wrong.
Yeah,
Alternatively,
exactly.
you might think, yeah, we've got the application right. You know, we kind of understand how to differentiate between cases, but the actual rule, the principle that we're following, or the multiple principles we're following, they admit of too many exceptions, or they're not strong enough. They don't actually
That's
hold
pretty
the
valid.
cases that they think they do.
Okay, allow me to explain. So this is how arguments are made. You can take, or this is how one form of argument can be made. Okay, you take something and you generalize it. For example, all lives are important, we can say, right? Like, life is important. But then we say abortion is wrong because life is important and you're taking a life when you do an abortion. You get it? So there's two things we can do. We can either say, like, abortion doesn't fall under this, so like this isn't a good explanation for abortion, or we can say that, well, like, not all lives are all that important. You get it? So you can challenge like two parts. And that's how the theory thing works that he's talking about, basically. Got it? Okay.
So I think before we move forward with any more discussion of moral theory in general, it might be helpful to point to what we're up to, what we're trying to do when we're assessing moral theories. So I'm going to skip down to
no
discussion
$5 for
of
me.
the criteria that we use to judge moral theories. Okay, so this is down.
Yeah, bro, I had a bridge.
Down toward the end of the content of the reading for this week. Here we go.
We're real, bro. Just
Okay.
trying to change the volume.
The first, the textbook presents 3 criteria, and these are pretty good, but they're not set in stone, right? So philosophers, just like philosophers argue about which actions are right or wrong, and just like they argue about what makes an action right or wrong,
I'm the only one
philosophers
alone.
also argue about the criteria with which we evaluate moral theories. So what I'm trying to get at here is that the criteria of adequacy that are presented here are not themselves set in stone. These are just kind of rough starting points that most people agree on, but they're not beyond debate.
Yeah.
The first criteria here is consistency with our considered moral judgments. So the idea here is that
You apply the same thing
if
to
a moral
everyone.
theory, by following its principle, by following its rule, produces advice about what we ought to do in a particular case that seems so contrary to our considered judgments about, our life experience, that provides reason for us to pause and think. So it doesn't mean that we should overturn the theory or we should reject it out of hand simply because it doesn't fit with our life experience. After all, we all have limited life experience, right? We don't know everything right off the bat. So if a moral theory and following its guidance produces a suggestion for what we ought to do that conflicts with or is inconsistent with our considered, judgments about, what's good to do in life, it gives us reason to pause and think. Right? It doesn't mean that our judgment, our life experience is something we should ignore, and it doesn't mean that the theory is worth throwing out in general. It just means that we need to stop and try to sort out, in this case, which one should win out. Should it be the principle that is conflicting with our life experience? Should we give up the principle? Or should we say, yeah, my previous experience here is the thing that's misguided?
So if we come
The
to a
second
conclusion that
criteria
conflicts
here
with us,
is
are we wrong or is
consistency
it
with the
wrong?
facts of moral life. So what this means in science is that good theories of what's true in the natural world are consistent with scientific background knowledge, namely what scientists already have good reasons to believe. So you can think here of building a house. If you've got a strong foundation, everything from there relies on
Maybe
the
because it's
foundation.
just multi.
think
That
of
could be
science.
the reason.
You can think of philosophy like that too, except philosophers are not quite so content with every piece of previous theoretical knowledge. But that said, moral theory should be consistent with our background knowledge.
So the trick I used right there-
inescapable experiences with moral life, right? So for example, if you were to, use
So the trick I used right there is I knew he was going to try to hit me off instead of go for the bed. So I just had to run to save my position before fighting him. So that's why I did that instead of like trying to kill him right there.
Use a moral theory to try to determine what you ought to do, and it becomes inconsistent with like a core tenet of basic life experience, like, you know, don't kill innocent people, for example. That also
Now I
provides
shall use a
reason for you
nuke
to stop and
targeting
think,
device.
like, do I have the directions of the theory correct? Or is this really what it's asking me to do? And if so, then maybe you have reason to say this theory isn't very good. Okay. The third criterion for whether a moral theory is good it has to do with what we call its resourcefulness and problem solving. So what this means is you can think of this as like kind of explanatory power. So a resourceful
can't place
moral
blocks
theory
there.
helps us actually solve real problems, like problems about what we ought to do. So if it can help us identify like what's morally relevant about a particular piece of conduct, if it can help us judge the rightness of actions in a real case, if it can help us resolve conflicts between different principles or different judgments that are, you know, kind of butting heads.
That wasn't embarrassing, bro. You just couldn't
If it
place
can help
blocks
us
there.
test our
And when you're on
intuitions
fire,
about
you
what
know,
we ought
it's
to
real
do,
hard to know what's
if
going
it
on.
provides something useful, if it explains the world in which we live in, then it's a good theory. Okay, so these are kind of rules of thumb that you can use for evaluating whether you think a particular moral theory does well or poorly. And it's important to note that most moral theories that we're going to read about and talk about do better or worse on different ones, right? So there's no perfect theory
Be
out there.
quiet.
But there are ones that are better or worse according to these criteria. So I want you to have these in mind as you're reading through and thinking through the theories we're going to talk about. You know, does a particular theory fit with your considered judgments about what is right and wrong pre-philosophically? Does the theory kind of fit with the basic facts of your life experience?
Probably
does
not.
it ask you to do things that sort of fit with what you already know or not? And again, these are not like hard and fast rules for like, you know, if a theory doesn't do
Playing
so well
defense
on a
is really
criteria,
fun.
it
Just
doesn't
like
mean
sitting
that
on
you should throw it
base.
out. In fact, oftentimes we can use theory as a kind of testing ground for whether our own intuitions are biased or whether you know, we need to rethink some things that we have brought into the case. All right, so I want to stop here, and then in the next lecture, I'm going to talk about the particular theories that we have for our reading. What I'm not going to do is go through every detail of every theory, but instead give you a general gloss for seeing how these different theories approach the same question. And the question is going to be, what makes an action right or wrong, and how do we know? All right, we'll see you next time.
Stop hitting my own thing, bro. Thank you. What makes an action right or wrong? That's a good question. That guy had a wild card. Or a teleport beam. Pink's good for some reason. Anyways, let's go right here. I think we can spare going here because I have no egg. Haha, he's so worried. The way he's so worried is hilarious. Where'd he go? He just walked off after all of that. Anyways, that was week 3, lecture 1. That was just like food for thought, basically.
Right, so we're back to talk about just a couple of moral theories with respect to the criteria we talked about last time. So you'll remember that the criterion for evaluating moral theories that we were looking at are consistency with our considered moral judgments, consistency with the facts of moral life, and a kind of resourcefulness in moral problem solving. So just to remind you what we're talking about when we talk about those things, We'll start with considered moral judgments. So basically, a considered moral judgment is one of the things that a moral theory is supposed to explain or make sense of.
Uh-oh.
So, for example, if throughout the course of history we've come to a kind of scientific consensus about how the movements of planets are related to their gravitational pull, for example, right? This is like hundreds of years of observations and theoretical discoveries in science. If a theory of morality were to somehow conflict with or be inconsistent with some kind of considered judgment like that, then it would make it a candidate for rejection, because we have plenty of data to suggest that our understanding of planetary movements is pretty accurate. And if a theory comes along and is inconsistent with it, then we at least have reason to take a long pause and look at, well, why, right? But the same goes for other kinds of considered judgments. The thought is, moral philosophers put a lot of stock in our judgments that we make on the basis of our own experience. Because again, moral theory is supposed to help explain our experience and point us in the right direction for what to do. Now, of course, our judgments are fallible. That is, they're candidates to be revised, and part of human growth is being able to understand when our deeply held beliefs are wrong or biased or need to be revised.
I saw that coming.
So theory can help us in
that
that respect. But the point is that this first criterion is supposed to be an indication that a theory
This guy had like
needs to
riches
be
on riches, bro.
potentially revised, or at least not assented to immediately. Remember, the second criterion is consistency with what's referred to as the facts of moral life. But this is kind of an idea, this is a similar idea that moral theory should be consistent with our kind of general background knowledge about how like the psychology of human beings works, social situations, cultural norms, how we disagree with others, etc. While of course we revise these facts in light of new experience all the time, the point is that seemingly obvious facts of moral life, like
seemingly obvious facts,
we should be good to our friends, right? We should avoid killing innocent people. We should
yeah, they are seemingly obvious.
Not take up arms against people for no reason, right? These are kind of basic and seemingly obvious facts that when moral theories ask us to act against them or are inconsistent with those, again, we have reason to at least stop and think.
Yeah, so
now, just like criteria 1, sometimes we need to revise these ideas, but of course, the point is that we need to, it's a red flag. Same thing with criterion 3. Moral theory is supposed to be a way of problem solving in the real world. So if we come up with a moral theory that has principles that seem to align with our beliefs, that don't seem to conflict with any obvious facts about moral life, but it doesn't help explain anything, well, then we have a poor theory. Because again, the whole point here is that theory in combination with our practical judgments is supposed to move us forward in a way. It's supposed to help us solve problems in our life that we otherwise wouldn't be able to or would have difficulty without theory. All right, so let's try and apply this criteria to some actual views. These are not the only ones that you'll read about. Of course, you're going to have a lot more.
Find a criteria. Utilitarianism.
A lot more theories to read about in the near future. But here are 2.
I should take out a paper so I can actually write down anything important.
Okay, and of course you want to remember that no moral theory is perfect.
Maybe I can do one more.
No theory is likely to get super
6.
high marks in every respect. But 2 things here. One is
moral
not all theories are equally flawed. Some have really serious, deep flaws. Others maybe have more superficial flaws. And then the second thing is that even if a theory is deeply flawed and you wouldn't want to live by it, say, it doesn't mean that you can't learn something from it. That is, it might
work. So some tests are really annoying, and some classes are actually kind of nice. I have a class called Foundations of Pharmacology, and it sounds really scary. It's a 400 level course. However, there's no exams, and it's just 3 10-minute presentations that you can either turn in or present. Do I just have to memorize this? Yeah. For this class, there's, I think, papers and discussions. So we have a weekly discussion. So I'm just like listening so I can respond to the discussion. So yeah. The hardest one is probably anatomy and physiology. Also, bed. Oh, he's GG. Unfortunate teammate. Hopefully Aqua doesn't come immediately. I need the time to go up these stairs. Is it them again? Oh, it's not. So I'm gonna grab that emerald generator, run up the stairs, and then if Aqua does come for me, I'm just gonna run past them. Because I'd rather be up here than, you know, in a scary spot. Well, that's bedrock. Okay, now I'm gonna go grab the emeralds, because there should be enough for diamond armor. And I like diamond armor. 4 for 1 is not worth. No, 4 for 3 is good, not 4 for 1. Okay, we just won the lottery. We unwon the lottery, guys. Why do I have slowness? Oh! I didn't know he was right next to me. Well, that was a very interesting situation. Did one of them void? He died to gray. Ah, that's how that guy got back. See, I thought it was a 1v1. I'm like, oh, we can do this. And then he just appeared, you know?
Still have some really important insight for you and for all of us, even if it's not a complete product on its own. All right, so let's look at utilitarianism. And utilitarianism, we're gonna run into this a lot more in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But the central premise, the central point of utilitarianism is a criterion for judging, a principle for judging how we ought to decide whether an action is right or wrong. So its view is that right actions, morally right actions, are those that result in the greatest overall happiness for everyone involved. Now what that means, how we're supposed to calculate
Utility.
that, we're going to save for a longer discussion of the theory itself. But let's take this principle as the basis of the idea that
Okay, so utilitarianism is if it benefits the most people, it's good. So more benefit equals more good. I need to note that down I like to write my notes, so I'm gonna write it after I place defense. Move out of the way, zombie. Thank you. Okay. Utilitarianism. Benefit most people equals good. That's like altruism, basically. Right?
those actions
Yeah, it does.
that are morally right, the ones that we ought to pursue, are the ones that result in the greatest overall happiness for everyone involved. Now, let's start with criterion 1. And we'll remember that criterion 1 is consistency with our considered moral judgments. Well, how does it fare in this respect?
Did our teammate make
Well,
all
it
these
seems to
jumps,
fly in
bro?
the face
He's
of some
locked
of them.
in.
So think about it this way. We'll go through the example here in the text.
Oh,
Consider
teammate.
the case of a medical researcher trying to develop a cure for Alzheimer's. This is obviously something that afflicts a lot of people, and would be a great thing if we had a cure.
Yeah, you don't think.
Now imagine
How
to
did we
devise this cure
lose?
that would save countless lives, or at least extend them. The researcher would need to only need to conduct a single secret experiment in which she gives a lethal drug to 10 early-stage Alzheimer's patients without their knowledge.
Kills
And she does a
10
post-mortem
people
exam
without
on the
their
brains.
knowledge and does an exam to
So,
see how their
according to
cells are.
utilitarianism, by
According to
increasing
utilitarianism,
the
that's good.
unhappiness of 10 people, namely by depriving them of all possible happiness by killing them.
Mm-hmm.
The thought is she can maximize happiness for untold thousands of people.
0.0.
And the question is, should she conduct the experiment?
Amazing.
So according to classic utilitarianism, according to the principle we just went over, if the researcher's actions would go undetected and have no additional unhappy effects...
Wait, does
the
that mean
answer
I
is
just like
obviously
got
yes.
him so
And the
much more
experiment will be
FKDR,
justified
bro?
Because of the enormous amount of overall happiness that it would generate, or likely generate. But this utilitarian verdict seems to fly in the face of one very strong, considered judgment that most of us have, which is that taking the lives of innocent people is wrong. And this is a serious problem with utilitarianism that needs to be dealt with. Namely that it doesn't do very well on this criteria.
Yeah, because we're
it
taking
seems
lives of
like
innocent people.
so long as the numbers work out, you can use utilitarianism to justify nearly
Survival
anything.
of the fittest.
All right, so we're going to say more about this later, but this is kind of how I like to think about applying these criteria in the context of actual cases. Criterion 2, it looks like utilitarianism does pretty well, namely that we do sometimes make judgments about disagreements based on,
Can teammate
what's
clutch
best,
up?
which produces the best consequences overall.
I don't think teammates clutch it
And
up.
promoting overall happiness in the world seems like a pretty
And
good
also,
one.
this isn't yellow base. I would have had their bet if I went to the
Criterion
right
3,
one.
this one is kind of up for debate. The thought is that utilitarianism seems like a poor guide to moral life because its theory demands a lot of us, right? It kind of it demands that at every moment when we're deciding what to do, we ought to be thinking about what would generate the most overall happiness for everyone involved. And that seems pretty tough. Now, whether or
Not
not
be
that's
selfish.
actually what utilitarianism requires of us, that's going to be up for you to decide as you read through. But this is just to give you a little bit of a flavor of how we might apply these criteria.
Flavor.
Okay, so I actually want to stop there because the next time we're gonna spend more time talking about more of these theories, and we're gonna get into some actual cases for bioethics. So now that we have in our toolbox a bunch of tools, we've got ideas about arguments, how to evaluate them. We've got a discussion of theories in general, moral theories, and
Cheers
what their role is.
faster.
Or
But I
what their
see what
role
you
might be
mean.
in our lives.
Because you expose
Then
yourself
the
for like
next step is to go
2.2
through
seconds.
a kind of list of candidate theories.
Okay, bro just
and
got
this is
annihilated.
What we're
Like,
going to talk about in the future is
different
not
dimension.
by any means a complete list. It's not a thorough discussion of every single theory that's out there, but it is a good place to start. And then once we have that in place, an understanding of some candidate theories,
blue on top of your
we'll have
base,
all
yeah.
the tools we need on the table to move on to some actual applied ethics, that is, ethics about particular cases. Right? Theories applied to cases like patient
would
autonomy
assume me.
in medical practice and
That's true.
truth-telling.
But they can also
informed
see the world
consent,
breaking,
human research, stem cell research, stuff like that is where we're going. But we need to finish building our toolbox first. All right, so that's it for now. I'll see you next time.
Wait, did he only go over utilitarianism? Wait, what? Oh, you're saying bye to the professor again. Yeah, he seems like a chill dude. Our class is only online though. This entire discussion was only utilitarianism. Why? Oh, my teammate. He was rich. So any chance of doing us a favor by leaving us alone? Also, I don't know why I placed the snowman. That was a waste. But whatever. Get some security here. KB stick. Sword. This. I gotta heal self skull. I don't think I'm gonna use the KB stick now. Because I only have so many slots. So. Let's put this here. Put this here. You only need one squid boot. And yeah, I think that's enough items. And now it's time to go to the next video. Now I'm gonna go to week 4, lecture 1, which is whatever. We're on week 3, but I can continue.
All right, welcome back. What we're talking about in this lecture is the thorny issue of autonomy or freedom with respect to patients and their healthcare providers.
This is
This
totally
is a huge
different
issue
than
and one
utilitarianism,
that
bro.
couldn't be more relevant. If you've ever been to the doctor, if
I
you've
don't
ever
know
been
if you know what
seriously
it
ill
is.
or know someone who has been, there's an initial power dynamic between physician, healthcare provider, and patient that might prompt this kind of problem called paternalism, and that's what we're going to focus on today. So the relationship between the patient and healthcare provider seems like it should be fairly clear, right? You go into the doctor with a particular problem and you ask, or the assumption is that you ask your physician to help you with that problem. And the thought is that there should be some kind of trust there that, you know, the
He's
physician
gonna
knows
help you
what they're
with your problem
doing,
and
they're acting in your
will
best
not
interest,
disclose,
and they're
yeah.
only doing what it is you want them to do. But things are never quite that clear, and that's what we're going to focus on today. We're going to talk about issues of end-of-life care, issues
That's kind of
revolving
scary.
children, religion, things that place limitations or at least restrict the freedom of or autonomy of patients, and also the power dynamic between physicians and patients themselves. Right? So physicians know a lot about healthcare, and they know, at least, you know, in the best of cases, they think they know what might be best for their patients. But say if you have a particular terminal illness, or your particular religion prevents you from seeking out certain kinds of care, then it's not always so clear that what physicians want to do is always in line with what patients want. Okay, so first let's talk about autonomy. Autonomy is a person's rational capacity for self-governance or self-determination.
Oh, hey, Deck.
You can think of autonomy as a version of freedom. It's the individual's power to go over the available options and to choose freely among those possibilities, right? You're not being coerced. You're not being held in a state of ignorance, right? So you can imagine autonomy is the freedom or capacity to choose the best available option for you based on full information and, you know, based on not being coerced. Okay. But there are lots of limitations, things that can keep us from having full autonomy. And these can be physical limitations. So, for example, if you're in a coma, if you're asleep, if you are heavily medicated, these might be physical barriers to patients actually choosing what it is they want to do. But there might also be psychological limits to your autonomy. You might be intimidated by your physician. You might be, say, a child or an adolescent and not feel as though it's your place to make decisions about what happens to your body. You might be a woman who's a victim of a kind of misogyny in the healthcare system, where you know you're being treated by a male doctor and they're not listening to you, or they're not taking your concerns seriously. These are all kind of psychological limitations on our autonomy that are just as real as the physical ones. And part of what we need to understand is what happens when a person's autonomy within the healthcare system is restricted.
He was drinking
When this
pots,
happens,
by the way.
when there's a conflict between respect for a patient's autonomy and the duty of the healthcare provider to do what they think is best for the patient,
What if
we
somebody's
call
suicidal?
this issue paternalism.
Like, they want
And paternalism is a
be dead,
pejorative
but you're
term.
like,
That
no,
means
we won't let
you
you
can't
be
have
dead.
like a good paternalism, right? Paternalism is the name we give to this kind of conflict when it goes poorly.
Paternalism.
Essentially,
Okay, paternalism is like a conflict between what the patient wants and what the provider wants. So I need to write that down, but first you gotta get all the stuff and then we can write it. It's kind of like a parent, you know? They don't let you really do all you want. Anyways, I'm gonna open the blocks first, because we could use a good helmet, you know? Or we could get 2 barriers as well, I suppose. That's a good helmet. And a grappling hook. Okay, now we're locked in. And this is where I die in the next 2 seconds, but, you know. Okay. Paternalism. Conflict in what PT wants and what provider ought to do. Okay, there we go. Anyways, paternalism.
The issue of paternalism is what we call someone deciding on your behalf what is best for you.
Exactly.
There's 2 versions of paternalism that happen in the healthcare world and in the world more broadly. The first one is weak paternalism. So paternalism in this sense, paternal obviously means, you know, like father figure. Paternalism that's directed at people who can't act autonomously or whose autonomy is greatly diminished, right? For example,
weak act against low autonomy. Wait, I have a great idea. So, how about this? While I listen to the class, could you just write notes in the chat for me? And then, you know, we could write them down after, so I don't have to struggle during the match. And then we could continue, like, the lecture watching at the same time, you know what I mean?
They might be having a psychotic break. They might have some kind of psychological disability that prevents them from communicating or deliberating fairly. These people might be comatose. They might be
unconscious,
suffering from an addiction. Generally, weak paternalism is thought to be morally acceptable because its purpose is to protect people from harm while they're not.
This is basically like
able to
implied
freely
consent.
choose.
Is implied it.
These are limited cases, right? Weak paternalism is sort of like, you know, while this person is incapacitated, we're going to do what we think is best for them, but only that far, right? Once they recover from their withdrawal symptoms, once they
it's when they don't
come out
have
of their
the capability
depression,
to make their own
once
decisions.
they kind of
Autonomy
come to their
is the ability
senses
to
or
do
what
your
have
own
you,
thing. So they
we
have
are
low
going to
autonomy.
relinquish control over their choice.
It's temporary.
Strong paternalism is overriding a person's actions or choices, even though they are fully autonomous and they're making a different choice. So weak paternalism is like, this person's not capable of making a choice, so we're going to make it for them.
Strong would be like, don't let them get an
no,
abortion,
actually, we're going to override
because
that
we
person's
said
choice.
so.
So a good example of strong paternalism is like, you know, a child who goes to the pediatrician and doesn't want to get shots, right? That's scary.
Yeah, we do the strong paternalism on them.
But the parent says, no, absolutely, you're going. It's not up to you, right? That's strong paternalism because it means overriding a person's actions, right? You understand what they want and you're overriding. Okay. So this makes a little bit of sense when we talk about parents and their children, right? Especially really young kids. But this happens with physicians and their patients as well. So imagine here a case where a physician discovers that their patient has a malignant breast tumor, and we're imagining a male doctor here. And imagine he knows that the patient is terrified. Right? He tells her that the tumor is benign and but it should be surgically removed just in case. These kind of scenarios play out more often than we think. Right, so this male doctor treating breast cancer, in this case, someone who, in this case, we're imagining a woman who doesn't want surgery, right? She doesn't want to be treated for this.
I don't think he knows.
But the doctor says, no, you know, I know best. We're going to do this anyway. A lot of people have a kind of a knee-jerk reaction, and rightly so, to this kind of paternalism with respect to healthcare providers and their patients, and say, look, this is never okay. It's never okay for people who are sovereigns of their own lives, meaning you know, people who have the capacity to make free
Bro, they had prop 4. Did you see that? How? That's actually insane. I was hitting him with strength. That's crazy work.
Choices about themselves. It's never okay for the healthcare provider to override that. And you might still hold that position by the end of
Now we
our
need
discussion, but it's worth noting that there are gray area cases. There are borderline cases here where at least it gives us reason to pause and think, do these people actually know what's best for themselves? And if they do, how can we bring this in line with our larger views about the
actually,
duties of
I have to
doctors?
pay for 1 second
and
to
healthcare.
pray. You know what? I'm just gonna end stream now because I have to be somewhere at 6, so it's just better to end this now. Thank you for watching the stream. I can't believe I lost that last match. What? How? Bro, I had strength, and like, it doesn't make sense. But whatever. Anyways, bye bye. See ya.